scary.
Mommy, it's inside.
Smoke.
So cute. You're going to kiss him in the head? You're so sweet. He likes his own samba.
Yep, and he has some finger cheese.
Here, hold really good with. Here, hold that arm. Hold him up. Good job. Good job, big sister.
He's my belly.
My cute.
He's what on your belly?
Cute. Oh, he's kind of holding my hand. Uh-oh. He won't let go. Oh, you.
Sometimes he actually tries eating them.
I thought I was stuck.
But once I was stuck and he barely bit my finger off. Scary. But really cute. He's adorable. He's like a little piranha. He looks so cute.
Do you love him, Monica?
Oh, bless you.
Bless you, bless you, bless you.
What is that?
He's great. I think he's done hiccuping. Nope, he's not done.
He used to do that in my belly.
Are you licking the blanket again?
Okay, first 24 hours postpartum, and I got about 6 hours of sleep last night. I feel like a new woman. Baby is nursing like a champion. Netflix and chill all day. Aaron went into town with the kids. He dropped Hagen off for a tea party play date, and then he took the boys to a birthday, and Annika to a birthday party. And they are actually headed home now, so the house is about to get real loud, and the baby and I have been here just about the whole time. I am trying to get the birth off of the GoPro. I would have used my phone, but my phone has no storage on it. It's just a mess. I'm not very good at this technology side of things. Still with my videos and all of that, Aaron did get me a storage device to save my videos on, and I haven't quite even mastered learning how to transfer them from my phone to that. We are trying to get the GoPro footage onto our large computer because that has the GoPro compatible apps and capabilities to edit. Our other smaller Mac that's like, I don't know, 12, 13 years old, it doesn't have the capabilities to do that. So yeah, so trying to get the birth video from the GoPro to a device that I can edit on. I haven't watched through all of the labor, but the last 10 minutes of the birth, and it was wild. So I can't wait to share it with you guys. It was a totally unhindered, undisturbed birth, and I was able to catch the baby and do everything myself, and he came out crying. It was just amazing and beautiful, and my husband got to see everything, which he is super happy about because he saw everything with our first birth because I was laying on my back and I had my feet on his shoulders, and my first baby was born at home. Our oldest child, Riker, and Aaron caught him, and then after that, his position was always, or where I was, he didn't get to see like the baby be born. So this baby, he did get to see be born, and you'll get to see his reaction and where he was and all that kind of stuff. It's really cool. And I just want to share some of these adorable newborn snuggles with you. I'm still in my robe, and I actually did get dressed, and I'm wearing a nursing friendly nightgown, but I did get him dressed too. He's wearing one of these cute little Katie Quinn sleepers, and yeah, we did skin to skin until this afternoon, and I finally got him dressed. But I just can't get over how much he's changed in 24 hours, and just how sweet and precious he is. I'll try to get some awake moments with him, but right now, yeah, very, very sleepy moments. Today, as far as my recovery goes, I was doing really good. I got up and walked around and did some stuff. I like wiped this and scrubbed the stovetop off, but my bottom was like heavy feeling and sore, so I'm back in bed laying down. Also, another way that I feel in the postpartum is I have, let me turn this off, and leave a comment below if this is something that you guys have felt in the postpartum, but like when I'm up walking around, my chest feels so heavy when I'm breathing and stuff. And I remember this from all of my previous, especially my last one, or no, Torsten, I think. When Torsten was born, I really noticed it too. And maybe it's just when I have boys, but Annika was the biggest, so I think I felt it with her too. Just heavy chest, like all the weight is out of my belly now. And so like taking a deep breath, and it could just be from labor and that everything in me is sore, and how I was breathing, and you guys will see that in the birth video. I was doing some interesting breathing techniques. I was trying some different ways to cope through the pain. I was trying not to be loud. I know my last birth video, I turned off the comments because a lot of people got on there and criticized me and ridiculed me and had some really mean things to say about the sounds that I made when I was birthing. And I just thought that that was really disempowering for any woman to read. So I stopped the comments on that video because I didn't think that that is what women and birthing people should be reading and hearing, that what I was doing was in a way wrong, or how I coped through the surges was wrong. But it did affect me, and it did click something on in my brain where I was like, I wonder if I can have a birth where I'm quieter and where I'm not screaming or yelling, or I think it's like a roar, like where I'm roaring my baby out of me. And so I really tried this time to do different techniques through the intensity of birth. And it worked really quite well, just the way I was breathing and stuff. So I'm wondering if part of the postpartum heaviness in the chest, like in the rib cage and the lungs and everything, is partially because of how we breathe through labor and surges. So if that's something that you guys have experienced in your early postpartum, like the heaviness in the rib cage and chest and lungs, let me know. I do recall feeling it after quite a few births, but it was definitely really noticeable. I think either after Torsten or Annika, one of my last two, it was something that I even mentioned to my midwife. I was like, I feel like it's hard to take a deep breath. It's hard to breathe in. My chest feels heavy. So the only other thing is today I don't need ice diaper packs. I don't need anything on my bottom. I've healed. I mean, not healed, but I didn't have any tearing. I didn't, as far as I know, I haven't even looked. I haven't even checked. But I don't feel like I tore at all. No grazes, nothing, no pain. So however I got the baby out slowly did work to stretch me slowly.
Hi. Hi, little Cody?
He's like half asleep, half awake. Oh, yep, he's dreaming. He's dreaming. He's not awake. But look at all this hair. Look at this beautiful head of hair that he has. He's got so much hair. Beautiful crown and cowlick and beautiful shape. And the perfect little ears that he has. He's very sleepy. I've got him undressed at the moment. We've been doing skin to skin and nursing. Okay, so this is what I have going on over here. We are day 3 since he was born. Yeah, his 3rd morning on Earth, but 2 nights. So he's been here with us for 2 nights and 3 mornings. Hagen's been a huge help. All right, so my milk came in, and I'm using a milk saver right now to catch it because he just nursed, and I just have a lot of milk. So Aaron's gonna run to the store when he takes Hagen to her little, she's going to a birthday party today. So when he does that, he's gonna run to the store. And I've never used cabbage leaves before, but today I always get really engorged and really full, and usually I'm nursing. Was I nursing? I don't think I was nursing with my last baby was born. I wasn't nursing a toddler, and I'm not nursing a toddler this time. So I have lots of extra milk, and this milk saver catches it. It just fits into my top like that and has a hole for my nipple to go through, and then the milk, when I have a letdown, the milk just kind of drains. So whatever side he's nursing on, I put the milk saver on the opposite side, and then it catches milk. And then when I'm done leaking milk, I'll pour this into a bag and stick it in the fridge, and then I'll just keep doing that until I have a full bag of milk. So I'll probably start out with 3 or 4 ounces. That way, if the baby wants a bottle, like if I need to leave at any time, then it's enough milk for him to have a bottle. But on the bottle note, I've never given my babies bottles early on. I've always just exclusively breastfed, but that posed a problem anytime I would need to go somewhere without the baby, or if I needed a break and just time away. So I'm gonna try to get him used to a bottle, probably, maybe. But I just prefer nursing, but I need to get him used to a bottle at some point, so we might implement that at some point. Okay, so one thing I would recommend for new moms to do when their milk comes in, and to prevent mastitis and to prevent being super engorged. And like I said, I haven't ever used cabbage leaves before, but I am sending my husband into town to pick up some cabbage leaves. But I highly recommend free leaking, and that is just where you see, I've got this receiving blanket there too, but it's just where you allow your breasts to free leak milk. You don't try to stop it. You don't apply pressure to your nipples or anything like that. You just let your nipples be free. If you can be topless, that's amazing. And just use a towel, a washcloth, a receiving blanket, a milk saver, a haka if you want to save the milk. Right now I only have one device to catch, and I only have so many hands, so I'm not holding like a bottle or anything to the other side. So one side catches milk, and if I'm leaking, I'll just stick a towel or whatever. I think I'm going to order a haka, just because I think that, ooh, my arm's getting tired. I'm going to order a haka so I have another thing to use to catch milk in, or maybe I'll get another one of these milk savers, because these things are pretty convenient. But I like the idea that the haka can be somewhat of a pump, and also it has a flat bottom, so I can set it on the bedside table, whereas this milk saver, I don't really have a way to set it up. Actually, I do. Yeah, I do. I think it might set up in its container, but So, but free leaking allows your body to naturally regulate. And so, but if you have like breast pads on or a tight shirt or a tight bra or anything like that, it's going to restrict the circulation in your breast. And it's also going to restrict the flow of milk outward. So the milk gets trapped into the ducts or the lines going out the breast to release the milk get pinched off somehow. And then that can lead to clogged ducts, which can lead to mastitis. So my advice to all the new moms that I work with in my job as a doula and a support person to new birthing mothers is to allow yourself to free leak and to self-regulate for comfort and to allow that milk so that you're not creating a supply and demand, whereas pumping will create a demand for more milk, and that in turn leads to more engorgement. So if it's possible to just allow your body to free leak, you will naturally regulate quicker to the needs of your baby. And it takes time. It takes weeks and weeks for some people. So for me, usually after 6 weeks, around 8 weeks, I start to regulate more to baby's needs. Okay, and this is how much milk that I collected in my milk saver. So you can see the nipple goes through that hole and then it just drips down into there. And then right here on the back, it has a thing I can pull out, and then I will pour it into the storage bag and put it in the refrigerator. And then the next bit that I add to the bag, I will make cold first, and then I will add it to this bag, and then until I have a full bag or half a bag of milk, and then I'll freeze it. Okay, so just by free leaking alone, I leaked 2.5 ounces. I know this bag's kind of funny, but it's about 2.5 ounces of milk that I was able to catch. So I'll catch milk the next feeding also, and then cool it off and add it to this one. And then I'll probably freeze the bag. And that's enough milk during this stage that he would need. So if for any reason I have to be separated from the baby, then there will be milk for him. Okay, so I'll just go over what I've eaten over the last couple days since the baby's been born. I believe in postpartum nutrition being very nourishing and replenishing for the body. So back here, one of my girlfriends made us a really, really amazing, I think she said it was lamb stew made with elk bone broth. And it is fantastic. It is so delicious. Sheep. I'm gonna have to clarify that, and I'll correct it up here on the screen once I go back and look at the message from her to see what kind of meat it is, but I think it's sheep stew. It is fantastic. It is so good and so nourishing. I've eaten it for lunch. So the day he was born, Friday, she brought it. So I had it that night for dinner, yesterday for lunch. I might have had another bowl last night. I can't remember what I ate for dinner. What did we have for dinner last night? Y'all had pizza. Oh, I had the soup. And then I'm eating it again now because I love it so much. It's so good. So nourishing bone broths, that kind of thing, nourishing teas. I've been drinking my red raspberry leaf tea or my Nora blend that I was drinking all throughout 3rd trimester. I'm still continuing to drink that in the postpartum. I also am drinking coffee because I don't want to get a headache, and I've drank coffee throughout my pregnancy. And then my water. And then over here, I've got my tinctures. I have my after pain tincture, which, to be honest, I haven't even hardly needed it at all. I have had a few painful contractions over the last few days, but nothing that's unbearable or that sticks around very long. So today I actually haven't had any after pains. But yesterday I was still taking the tincture. Yesterday I stopped icing. I stopped using the padsicles that I had made, the Herbal padsicles with aloe in them. Today I am just using witch hazel and a Herbal sitz bath spray is what it is. It's an Herbal sitz bath spray, and I'm using that on my whole bottom area. Other than that, I'm just doing the witch hazel and the spray. I can switch over to heat at this point if I wanted to use heat, but I don't really feel the need to use anything. I do feel like my bottom is heavy and kind of hanging out a little bit. Everything down there is just swollen still. I had 0 tearing from the birth. I allowed my body to just naturally do what it had to do to get the baby out, and I did it as controlled as I could, slowly breathing through the fetal ejection response. So I have had 0 tearing or grazes or anything like that, just like stretched and swollen kind of situation. So very thankful. That's how it's been. I think I only tore a little bit with my first baby, but it wasn't enough to need stitches. I just rested and kept my legs closed basically, and that healed up on its own. And then with all the others, I think I might have just had some grazes. I know Torsten tore my cervix a little bit because he came really fast. But I haven't had any other issues or complaints as far as that goes. So you saw I have the stew. Now I'm going back to food after I talk about my bottom. But I've had the stew. Last night I did process my placenta. So it is currently dehydrating because I'm going to use a portion of it for placenta capsules, and then I'm using a portion of it for placenta smoothies. So last night I had a smoothie. This is why, and the first day after birth, I had taken some of Torsten's placenta tincture, and I also took some of Torsten's placenta capsules, and within about 30 hours from birthing, my milk started to come in. And today I'm the milk lady. So I contribute that to early placenta consumption. I think that it really jumpstarts. Typically they say it takes 3 to 5 days. It has taken 48 hours for my milk to come in completely from the time he was born. And I attribute that to early placenta consumption. Typically when I placenta encapsulate for mothers and I get their placenta capsules back to them within 24 hours of birth, then within the next 24 hours their milk comes in. Sometimes, typically it's within 12 hours or less that their milk comes in. So I definitely feel like it's benefited me as far as bringing in my milk. I've just got to be careful that I don't cause myself to be overly engorged. So, but I am going to take the placenta smoothies. Probably I'll have one today and then I'll have one tomorrow. I feel great. Like, I feel so good. Yesterday, by the end of the day, I was having a really hard time walking around. I think I just was up too much throughout the day. So today I have decided that I'm just going to take it more easy and stay in bed more. I was just now up moving around and getting ready for nothing, just freshening myself up and everything, and putting on a new robe, all that kind of stuff so that I can stay in bed. I'm watching the Royal House of Windsor right now, documentary, and enjoying that. I'm gonna eat my soup, drink some water, hang out with Riker. It's just me and my buddy right now, so he's spending time with me and the baby. Dad took the other kid to drop Hagen off at her friend's house. We're just having some mother-son time. I told him I was going to vlog really quick so that we could hang out the rest of the time. Okay, so supplements I'm taking is vitamin D3, vitamin K2, vitamin C, and I am taking my UNatural prenatals still in the postpartum, and I'm taking the UNatural Mama prenatals and the Mama probiotics. And you can grab those down below. UNatural actually makes a whole lot of supplements for both men and women. Everything from conception to just gender-specific, sex-specific types of supplements. So if you check down below in the description, you can access the website there to order yours. And if you use RAL10, you get 10% off of your first order, and they are going to provide a child in need with supplements. So it's a great cause, and it helps children in need. So go down there in the description, click the link, and get yourself some natural supplements. Right now, currently, we are using disposables for the baby. He has transitioned fully to breast milk poop, 48 hours, 24, yeah, gosh. I can't believe it's only been two full days since he's been born. We're, 1, 2, well, we're in our 3rd day. Man, everything's such a blur. So what was I talking about though?
I think you were talking about supplements.
Yeah, I was talking about supplements. Yeah, but I'm gonna wrap this up for right now so that I can hang out with my boys. And I just want to say thank you guys for watching. Thanks for all the support over the last few days, the last couple weeks, last couple months of this pregnancy. We had a really awesome, amazing home birth. I can't wait to share the birth with you guys. Hopefully I can get the footage uploaded to my computer and edited at some point, and I can get that out to you guys. And I'll try to do a day in life with a newborn. But right now I'm still just foggy and tired and making adjustments to all the changes that my body is going through. It's a lot. And if you know somebody that's having a baby, just try to be as supportive as you possibly can in their postpartum. It has been so amazing to have meals brought to us. We have somebody bringing us a meal tonight. We had a meal brought to us yesterday and the day before. A couple of people brought us meals the first day that the baby was born. I think I had 3 different friends stop by bringing us food, so that has helped keep us all sustained. So we're all still recovering from the night of the birth because, like I said, the kids were up with us from 4 o'clock in the morning all the way into the next day. Well, actually 3 o'clock in the morning all the way through the next day. The kids were all present for the birth and awake and aware of everything that was happening. So they're still processing all of that. I mean, not that they had an amazing experience, but it's the whole, just them being up in the excitement and the excitement of the day and everything. So if I keep dropping down with my camera, I did have a commenter say that I needed to hold it up, but I don't have my tripod stand. It's just too much for me to be walking around the house trying to gather everything to do this. Same thing when I was in labor. I was like talking like this. My arm just gets really tired. I've just given birth, and so I'm having to support my arm on these longer vlogs. And I should really just get my circle light. So yeah, it's been great to have the meals and the support, and it's just been awesome. It's been so helpful for my husband because really it's just us, and the tribe has shown up in the postpartum to help us out as far as meals go, which is just, oh, and my neighbors across the street taking the kids on walks, that kind of thing has been really awesome. So we're fortunate to be surrounded by great neighbors on all sides of us. So that's been a blessing too. When it snows, one of them helps clear our they help clear our driveway, or at least the road in front of our driveway, or they help us cut down trees, or they help us clean up the yard, or just different things. We just have some like really amazing, great neighbors on all sides. So thankful for that, and thankful for the community that is around us. We're truly blessed, and I feel grateful and thankful that we have our health and we have our healthy baby, and that I am healthy and the children are healthy and my husband's healthy. So just lots of gratitude during this time. Yeah, let me show you this little guy before I get out of here, but I just wanted to share a little bit about how I'm doing, how I'm feeling. I haven't hit the postpartum emotional bluesy bit where I cry for no reason. That hasn't really happened. So I feel good. I feel like so far maybe the placenta has helped keep me even keel emotionally. So that's been really awesome. Oh, one thing I do want to say that has been super crazy is I can't blow my nose. Like the pressure of trying to blow my nose, the pressure in my whole bottom pelvic floor area is just too intense. So I can't blow my nose. I can't raise my voice too loud. Like, I can't yell into the house to get somebody's attention. I have to text Aaron. I can't say, "Hey, Aaron," loud enough for him to hear me. So just because even raising my voice makes my whole bottom feel like it's falling out. So just trying to be mindful and calm, and just trying to rest everything, including my voice and my chest and my ribs and my stomach and my whole body. I just really need to focus on resting and taking care of myself and allowing myself the time, and it's going to take a lot of time to heal. So yeah, let me let you guys see this little dude. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate all of your support too. You guys have been amazing. I love reading your comments down below and replying, and it just means so much to me to have you all here with us on this platform. So thank you guys so much. Give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. Leave a comment down below. It helps with the algorithm. It helps get our videos out there, and that helps our family out. We appreciate you so much. Until next time, I will update you guys soon. Bye. Here he is. He's really growing into his face. He's got a little bit of dry skin on him, but I'm waiting on my seedlings oil to come in from Young Living. I should have ordered it before he was born, but I didn't. And so now we're waiting on that. But there he is.
There's the toes.
Oh my gosh, his little teeny tiny feet. His little teeny tiny feet. Oh, he's got a wet diaper. He's had lots of nurseries, lots of milk. Look at those little feet. Yeah, he peed. We're gonna have to change his diaper. But look at those little feet. They're a little bit dry. Like I said, I'm waiting on some oil to come in. But I'll probably find something else around here. There he is, though.
My little bro.
He looks just like Riker, actually. Like, Riker, close your eyes. Yep. They're about the same. They got the same little noses.